So hello guys, this is Amosdoll Music and welcome to the second episode of Piano and Chill, where I talk about stuff whilst improvising on the piano. Okay, so firstly, thank you all for your New Year resolution responses in the previous episode. Okay, I will talk about them near the end of the video, so kindly leave a like, sit back, and stick around. Okay, so today I'll be talking about 3 things that intrigued me the most in this first week of 2016. By this, I just means things that I have either done, seen in real life, seen on platforms like YouTube or Facebook that captivate me the most for this week. Okay, the first thing for me is The Martian. Yes, I'm talking about the movie with Matt Damon, and I have finally watched it. I don't know about you, but I actually quite enjoyed it. Maybe because it was a mathsy, sciencey, space movie, and I quite like them, just like Interstellar. Yes, and maybe because it was about isolation. I kind of like those kind of movies where isolated people problem solve for stuff to survive, whether similarly in a zombie apocalypse movie or disaster movies. Yes, and maybe because of some subtle cross-referencing humor, like the part where the secret project was named Elrond, the Lord of the Rings reference. Yeah. Yeah, the Hobbit theme. Yes, the Shire. And the irony, that was, I think it was the same character who acted as Boromir from the Lord of the Rings movie. He was in the movie as well, and he didn't know what was happening in this movie. So yeah. Anyway, let me know if you have watched this movie as well, and comment if you have a similar or different viewpoint to me. Okay, the second thing is that I have learned how to make gifs. GIFs or GIFs or GIFs, I don't know how you meant to say it, but I learned how to make them and post them onto this site called Jiffy, and then onto Facebook, as some of you may have seen if you follow me on Facebook. So here is the GIF that I played around based on my logo for this week. Yes, I spent I think an hour or something doing it. Okay, so the third thing was, okay, it's not that awesome, but it was, yeah, it's actually not awesome at all. The third thing was the passing away of David Bowie. I don't know if you know this song, let me see. This one. Ground control to Major Tom. The part, and the chorus goes like, this is ground control to Major Tom. Yes, okay, but this was my favorite song from him. I listened to it all the time before, and it was just, this news was very unexpected because I think one day before that this happened, I played this new song, Lazarus, as you may have seen on my YouTube, and then suddenly I get the news that he's gone. I saw it on Facebook, one of my friends posted it. I was like, what? He's not, he didn't pass away, I just played one of his new songs. But yeah, this actually happened, and may him and his music be remembered forever. Okay, so these are my 3 things that intrigued me this week. Some happy, some sad. So, my question for you all is, what are your 3 things that intrigue you the most for this week of 2016. It may be something that experienced to you at school or at home or at work. Maybe you saw someone on TV or on your phone or computer. I guess just anything. Just leave it in the comments below and I will be sure to pick up some of them to discuss on the next episode of Piano and Chill. Okay, so let's finish the episode by talking about some of the New Year resolutions responses in the previous episode before. Okay, so Undertale Freak, that his resolution was to stop procrastinating. This is actually a good one for all of us, even for me. But I guess my best solution for this is just to try to write down goals for each month. Just like write them down or type them up. I type them up and then just do all of them before you actually do your own fun stuff, like play games or anything, or just your hobbies and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, okay, and then moving on. Destiny Jackson was to reduce the fighting with the brother. So I'll actually say this is a good one because whether physical or verbal, like fighting, the best way is actually just to talk it out and see what's wrong before actually getting into this kind of conflict, because it doesn't really always end happily. Because I had a friend, they were two brothers and they always just fought so violently. I was like sometimes hanging with them and then they just randomly fight. That's pretty random. So it's not a good sight for other people, it's not a good sight for you guys. So I guess just talk it out, relax. Okay. In addition to Destiny's question, I actually don't have a favorite Five Nights at Freddy's song, because all 70 songs that I did were just so originally awesome. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to Kiki Cat's response. So the response was actually quite good for this one, and it applies to many people. It is to be more of themselves, or more of yourselves. Like, it applies to me as well, because what good is it actually to be someone that you're actually not? It's pretty, I don't know, like you can't really do much when you're pretending to be someone you're not, because you just feel so lonely and feel so, I guess, you can't really express yourself properly. You're just acting all the time and it's kind of crap. Okay, let's read another one. Okay, Smarty's one was to become, I think, the state science can't even talk properly. Was to become, like, I think the first in the state science academy like team or something. But I'll say all the best. Trusting yourself is the first thing to be able to accomplish it. So you need to say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Because if you say, I can't do this, or I'm the worst in the class, or I'm the worst in everything, you'll never be able to do it, because your mind is always just so negative. So even if you can do it, you just put yourself down again, and that won't be good. So I guess, yeah, just be positive and just say, trust in yourself. Okay, I trust myself to do it, and you can be able to do it. That's what I do every day as well. I trust that I can play these songs, I trust I can do it, and I can do it. Alright, so now the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth one, the lucky last, more gains won, was to become more social. Yeah, and similarly, I'll just say, smile. And look at the people, like just eye contact when you're talking to them, and just, I guess when you're talking to them, just be natural and relaxed, don't be so tense, and just be yourself. And yeah. Okay, so thank you for finishing this episode of Piano and Chill. As for now, enjoy your time around my channel, and see you next time. Yes.